All right, Shalom. All glorification, honor, and praise is due only unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule the house of David well. Salutations, peace, and blessings to the elect of Israel. You get it with 144,000. His servants, the prophets, to include the remainder of the remnant, which consists of men, women, and children, believers, those among Israel who have been given this gift of faith and who are cleaving to the testimony of the prophets. Believers are going to be delivered out of this coming destruction, and that's clearly what's coming to Babylon the Great, all right, aka America. Total annihilation is going to be complements of the intercontinental ballistic missiles and the chariots of the Lord, the chariots of Israel, the ships. This was put up on the Guardian yesterday. Today is Sunday, February the 9th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and of Esau's destruction and judgment. And clearly we see, all right, through the Spirit, what John the Revelator saw through the Spirit 2,000 years ago on the Isle of Patmos when he was receiving the revelation of Yahushai. All right, while working in the Roman salt mines, all right, slaving away. Okay, the Lord preserved him, all right, to write these revelations down in the book of Revelation. All right, not revelations. There's a lot of brothers out there that say revelations. It's revelation. All right, and you got men out here specifically talking about the IUIC, the dumpster fire that is the IUIC. Several days ago, the elder corrupt us up in Baltimore. All right, Holy Bible Defenders is his page. Profiled a video, all right, of a young brother, 23 years old, young man, who confronted the IUIC regarding the micro-CHIP, all right, which is the M.O.T.B. And, you know, the dude with the long, you can go and watch the video, the speaker, the guy with the long hair, I think Elder Bastahar called him Uncle Remus. All right, all he did was pretty much berate the young man and put him down and pulled a precept that had nothing to do with the brother's breakdown, which was flawless, by the way, through the Spirit. He broke it down, man. You know, he said, among other things, he said he had known that the micro-CHIP was the M.O.T.B. since he was 13 years old. The Lord gave him that understanding through the Spirit, you know. And these men at IUIC, you know, regardless of whether they're paid off or what's going, you know, whatever is going on. I mean, bottom line, the Lord's not working with them. They're, you know, they're these dumb dogs, all right, that the prophet Isaiah spoke about. All right. In Isaiah, the 56th chapter, I'm going to get this in the 10th verse, right? Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. Oh, Slakia. Verse 11, my bad. Slip of the tongue. Isaiah chapter... No, I am going to start in 10. Chapter 56, all right? Chapter 56 of the book of Isaiah in the 10th verse. His watchmen are blind, right? And these dudes at IUIC are blind. Again, whatever, all right? Either, well, we know Nate is paid off, okay, because he signed a 501c3 tax charter with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So there's certain things and certain truths that he's not allowed to speak on. He's not allowed to speak about these things because, again, he's making money off the system. You know, he made a covenant with death, and he's at agreement with hell. But that covenant that he made, again, with Esau is about to be disannulled. All right? So it says his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. Right? That man was a dumb dog. You know? That's a man of the Lord saying that. That's not me saying that. You know? I'm repeating what the prophet Isaiah said about men like these. All right? Dumb dogs. Ultimately, that's what the Lord says about these men. They not of the elect, man. All right? Period. Dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Right? Because what they should be doing out on the highways and hedges is barking, man. You know, barking. Warning the people, all right, warning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians that this is at the door, man. This charagma, or some brothers say haragma. Okay, warning the people that this is near to come. This is getting ready to be fulfilled. Now we got a couple more steps to go, if you will. Okay, but they about ready, man. The infrastructure is already built up. All right, all systems go. So they're just waiting for the. I'm talking about the elites at Esau Edom now, the wicked elites. Call them the Illuminati. Some people call them the deep state. Blah blah blah. Whatever you want to call them. They're about to roll this out. Okay, they're just waiting for the right crisis. The Super Bowl's tonight, right? What, in about 5 hours from now? The Super Bowl. Hey, Lord wills something big goes down. All right, Lord wills something huge goes down at the Super Bowl, and that could be the catalyst. Okay, to get things. Things are already moving fast, man. Okay, the Lord is speeding this thing up. He said he was going to shorten the days for the elect's sake. DJ Trump he hadn't even been in office 3 weeks, and he's just on a tear, man. He's on the war path. All right, so they pushing it, man. At some point we know they're going to crash the economy for good, and everything is going to be digital. You're going to access digital currency via that chip they're going to put in your right hand, your left hand, or on your forehead. All right, someplace where it's easy to scan. Right? They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Right? They slumbering. They not awake spiritually. They in the dark. Okay. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. That's IUIC, man. That's the leadership. Okay. Because we believe through the Spirit, beginning with the elder apostle, great most on down, that there are elect brothers, all right, in all of these camps. Okay. But the leadership, man, they greedy. And it all starts with their leader, their king, Bishop Nate. Okay. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. See, they don't understand this. All right, they don't have the sense. All right, that it takes to push this out. They can't do it. Again, they can't do it. All right, Nate's bought and fucking paid for, man. Period. This is easy to see. Easy to see. Okay, every day every day you can go into the M.O.T.B, being a micro C-hip. Every day you could do it. All you gotta do is type type in Neuralink or type in microchip or what have you. You're gonna pull up all kinds of articles, scores of articles going into this. All right. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. Verse 12, come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. All right, talking about evangelizing, going out and setting up schools and churches and all these various, places all throughout the earth. Look, this place is getting ready to be burnt to the ground, man. All right, America, Babylon the Great. It's fixing to be torched. Okay, but to look at the IUIC, you'd think that this is going to go on forever. They actually have the same mindset that these regular plain Jane Edomites have out here. These regular so-called white people, they think this place is just going to endure forever. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, Elon Musk put a chip in this paralyzed man's brain. Now he can move things with his mind. Should we be amazed or terrified? Well, you ought to be terrified, because you're going to be locked completely out of society if you do not worship the beast and his image and receive that M-A-R-K. All right. The beast's image, we all know what the beast is. The image of the beast is his New World Order construct. It's his philosophies. It's his ideologies. All right. It's his way of life. Okay. That's his image. And you're going to have to worship that image. In other words, go along with it, be a part of it in order, okay, to preserve your life here. But see, we ain't got no life here. Us as the hopeful elect, starting with the apostles on down, we know that this world is passing away, and this ain't life anyway. This ain't really living. Now, spiritually, we've been given life, the breath of life. When we came into this, truth. But in a physical aspect, this is no way to live, man. All right, this whole system has the people out here languishing. What is that, Isaiah the 24th chapter? Everybody's languishing out here. Ain't nobody like doing well. I mean, you got some people out here. You're always gonna have, people. You're gonna have the haves, right? You're always gonna have the haves. But most of the people, the 99%, as they say, are languishing, worn out. Demoralized because of what? Because of the wicked. The wicked, Esau, Edom being in rulership. All right. An accident left Nolan Arbaugh paralyzed, but Musk's Neuralink brain implant allows him to control computers with his thoughts. These are those signs and line wonders, man. Second Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. We all know these precepts. All right, these are those signs and line wonders that Esau is doing, and he will captivate the people, man. Okay, he will captivate the masses of people all throughout the four corners of the earth, and they will go along with this program. Right? They want to be a part of this system. Okay, they're going, our people, especially our people, they're going to go down into Egypt for help, and that's going to be, what destroys them. Let me read that. Staying in the book of Isaiah, right? In the 31st chapter, this time in verse 1, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Right, that's what our people are going to do. They're going to go down to Egypt for help. We in spiritual Egypt. All right, we in spiritual Sodom. All right, we in the revival of the Roman Empire, the last leg of it. All right. That fourth beast, pursuant to Daniel's the 7th chapter. Okay, we're in Nineveh, right? We're in Greece. Okay, we're in Babylon the Great. All right, so our people are going to go down to Egypt for help. They're going to beg the government to do something about all the chaos that's on the horizon, and what they're going to come to the people with is this chip. And the only ones who can't see it, all right, are 2/3 of our people who are stuck and invested in this place, all right, blinded. The God of this world has them blinded, all right, the God of this world, the Edomites. Again, it starts with Amalek, all right, these everyday Edomites out here don't know what the fuck's going on, and then these heathen out here, they can't see it either, all right. The only ones who can see this clearly through the Spirit is the elect men, all right, and the elect men are those, all right, among Great Millstone and Great Millstone's affiliates. All right. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. But we can clearly see this thing, man. It's plain to the holy, right? It says in Sirach. I love this precept. I'm going to read it. I'm going to wrap this up. I ain't going to spend a lot of time on it because, again, you can you can do videos on this. It's like, forgive me, every day. Every day you can do videos on this. But let's go to Ecclesiastes real quick. I love this precept. Comes out a lot. It's very fitting for the times we in, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So this is plain unto the holy. Who are the holy people on the earth? The Israelites. Right now, that only applies to Quadash people right now. It's only talking about the elect. Again, it starts with the 144,000 first and foremost, and then it includes all these believers out here. There's a bunch of men, women, and children out here among Israel who believe what we're saying. All right, they've been granted, all right, access to the gift. The gift of what? The gift of faith. All right. It is a life-changing innovation that could help millions, or the start of a dystopia where a billionaire can access our thoughts. Well, that's what it is. It's very dystopian. Okay. Completely. You can look at that word. I'll get you a quick Google definition, but do your own research, man. All right. Dystopia. Okay. It's like you had it. All right. As a noun, right? Dystopia as a noun. An imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice. That's what's coming, man. A lot of suffering is coming to you people. All right. Starvation is coming. Major pestilence is coming. You know, mass deletions are coming. Right? It says, or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. Right? That's a quick Google definition for dystopia. We clearly in one, man. We already in it. Nolan Arbaugh's life changed in a fraction of a second in June 2016. He was a 22-year-old student working at a kids' summer camp in upstate New York when he went swimming in a lake. He can't tell me exactly what happened, but thinks one of his friends must have accidentally struck him very hard in the side of his head as they ran into the water and plunged beneath the surface. When he woke up face down in the water, unable to move or breathe, Nolan immediately knew he was paralyzed. But he didn't panic. He felt no fear at all. He says, and this is him speaking here, all right, this Nolan Arbaugh, right? You never know what you're going to do in those high-stress situations. I found out that day that it's hard to shake me. I'm very, very calm under pressure. All right, Elon Musk would ultimately turn this quality to his advantage when, after nearly 8 years of being quadriplegic, Nolan agreed to allow the world's richest man. Elon Musk is not the world's richest man. He's the front man. He is one of many front men for the Rothschilds, the Red Shields. All right. He's one of many front men for the Rothschild cartel. All right. For the Rockefeller cartel and for the other international banking families. He ain't the richest man in the world. All right. They just run him out in front of you, dumbasses, okay, to push their agenda. Okay, to implant an electronic chip into his brain. In January 2024, Nolan became the first human recipient of a brain-computer interface, BCI, developed by Musk company, Neuralink. If it worked, it would allow him to control a computer using only the power of his mind. Right? And again, a lot of people are going to be taken by this, man. A lot of people are going to be duped into thinking that this is the way to go, that this is the pathway that leads to salvation. All right, but it's going to lead to nothing but damnation, because if you take this thing, okay, there is no place for repentance. Okay, you're going to be drowned in a lake of fire, which is America. That's pursuant to Revelation 14, verses 9 through 11. We all know it. Go read it. All right. So anyway, another video. We marching toward the M.O.T.B for real, and that's the micro C hip IUIC. So you Israelites, if you following these false prophets, these deceivers, these charlatans, you better get away from them while you still can, because the Lord is about to break that organization up into a million fucking pieces. Adwan Ratazat, he was edified. Shalom.